rep, I believe. Yes. Okay, perfect. Thank you so much, Marcos.
Thank you, everybody.
Ray, it's your turn to shine.
Hello, everybody. Hopefully, everybody's doing well. Just give me a few seconds while I move our candidates to their breakout rooms.
I think next up is Javi. Javi, can you hear us?
Was I supposed to go into a breakout room?
No, I think you're the first one.
Okay.
Yeah, you should be the first.
Okay, good, but you can unmute yourself, so.
Yeah, you can turn on your camera and get settled in.
My camera and microphone are on. Y'all good?
Yeah, I can see you.
Yeah, we can see you. No worries.
Buenísimo.
Okay, just give me a few seconds to spotlight you.
Been spotlighted.
Okay, cool. All right, so you can have 2 minutes to give out your speech, and then at the end of the 2 minutes, I will raise my hand and give you signals to the time is up, and then you can start whenever you're ready.
Okay. Hola, y'all. My name is Javier Arienza. I am a software chemical engineer, and I am running for your 2021-2022 chapter SHEP representative. When I first joined SHEP in spring 2020, I didn't realize I joined SHEP. I thought the $10 I paid was for the Chick-fil-A dinner, but then I figured out those were the $10 for the membership dues. And when I figured that out, I got really excited because that meant free chili in early March. So from free chicken to free chili, my involvement in SHEP grew. And I really looked forward to our next event, but then COVID happened. And then after being disconnected from SHEP for a while, I reached out in January to a friend who then eventually reconnected me. I decided to run for the chapter representative because of my experience of disconnect and then reconnection with SHEP made me wonder if alumni experience a similar disconnect. Is there a way to involve more alumni while simultaneously building a foundation for greater alumni engagement? This led me to my idea, AMP, the Alumni Mentorship Program. AMP's mission is to provide chapter members an opportunity to be mentored by chapter alumni. In this program, chapter alumni bring their professional experiences and insights to university students in a very personal way. Members can grow their network while simultaneously developing their professional skills. And once those members graduate, given that they received a lot from this program, they will want to give back in the same way. Therefore, a cycle of value, reconnection, engagement, and most importantly, generosity is what serves as the program's structure and will fuel its growth and influence. With the establishment of the Alumni Mentorship Program, I believe that we can build our bonds with our alumni, develop the foundations of future alumni, and establish a legacy that SHEP UH will leave behind. As a group, we can lessen, but as a familia, we can only grow. I ask that you please give me this opportunity to serve you as your chapter representative so that we can amp up SHEP UH into a shining example to all other chapters. Thank you.
All right, that was under 2 minutes. Nice. Okay, so I'm gonna give the floor to Andres or Cindy if they want to ask a question.
Yeah, I'll take it away. So I love the idea, Javi, and thank you so much for your speech. My question is, how are you going to reach out to the alumni who have disconnected more and more from the chapter? Like the chapter is very, I'm not going to say old, it's been around for a long time. We have people, it started a while back. How can you reach those members that are far gone, probably 5 to 10 years out, to come and reconnect with the chapter?
Well, I think one of the things is that this will be a hard start, partly because people who have gone far off into their own professional careers won't know about this new program that we're starting. But the people who have just recently graduated, they're the ones that will be the ones that we reach out to, and people that graduated, had experience with SHEP, but didn't really see as much or didn't think that they could reconnect, we can reach out to them. It will be difficult. I agree that reaching out to people who have long disconnected from SHEP, that'll be very difficult. But I think in the era of technology, we can kind of use social media to our advantage. I won't guarantee that they're going to be able to I won't guarantee that they're able to know that we're doing this program, but I think over time this will grow, partly because people who are experiencing this program will want to give back in the same way.
Thank you.
I have a quick question before I get to Javi's question. I have a question for Raimundo or the rest of the e-board. Does chapter representatives still also act as liaison with the regional and national teams, or has that changed? I probably should have asked this at the beginning, but.
So this past year, it changed a little bit just because of COVID. It was easier for the regional team to talk to the chapter presidents instead. But however, the chapter rep for this upcoming year, if it's in person, they will be the liaison for the regional and national team, as well as the other chapters across Region 5, unless the next president decides to take over that, or the Region 5 team also continues to do the chapter presidents only. But as of now, it should be the chapter representative.
Okay. Awesome. Then to follow it up with my question, Javi, congrats on your speech. Very sweet, short, straight to the point, which is the way that I like it. My question for you is, what have you thought of the engagement with the regional teams or national teams, and what are some of the initiatives that you think they could provide support to your chapter?
Can I take a second?
Yeah, for sure. Just not too long.
All right. Can you repeat the question?
Yes. So I'll try to rephrase it. How do you think you can engage the regional and national teams and staff to provide support to the chapter?
Well, I'd say that they have to see how beneficial what we're offering to our own chapter is, for them to actually want to actually think that, hey, we should give funding to Chef UH. And I think part of that comes from the amount of professional development that our members are receiving, because whenever they do go into the workforce, they're going to be explaining all the saying how much Chef helped them. So I think by showing them that we're doing a great job in the development of our members, by implementing programs that focus on professional development with people who have actually been in the workforce, I think that's something that they would like to fund.
Thank you.
All right, Javi, now I'm about to ask you a question. Being the fact that we spent a year in a virtual scenario, what would your strategies be to involve our alumni against once we get back to a face-to-face?
You said alumni, correct?
Yes.
I would say kind of like little, I would say, I call it coffee socials, but more just socials where people meet up in person. They have a meal together, they're talking with each other, and pretty much just build up regular conversation and kind of just rebuilding this personal engagement with the alumni. So yeah, that's pretty much all I got.
Awesome. Thank you for your responses. We're going to move on to the next candidate.